Mm.
Just like
And
complete silence, and then.
okay, there we go. I am now live. That only didn't took 20 fucking years because
Furniture.
Twitch decided to
Oh,
be an
chat.
ass. I'm gonna
Alena Nightmare 2 Electric Boogaloo.
no.
Oh my god.
That won't be
Oh,
so
no.
fun.
No.
Right. Well,
Who wanted to do the what was it? The when you catch somebody up and what happened? What's it called?
Recap.
Who wants to do the recap this time?
No.
Ah, jeez, I feel kind of sick now. Oof.
No, Burb.
Meaning someone else needs to do the recap.
JT did the recap.
He actually is a good person to do the recap.
We need to figure out who does the recap before stream.
Yeah.
Right, so last time, I'm pretty sure, Alena had a bad nightmare about someone she used to know. There is a chance that Darius and Boui may figure out that she's a werewolf. That is to be continued. Currently, Hoot and Brook are looking for Oritori for questions about Hoot and his past. Am I forgetting anything?
Well, we went to look for her, and then we came back, and good lord!
Also, it's finally the end of day 2.
Yeah, they finally got through day 2, guys.
After about a month.
It's finally day 3.
Oh, also, Alena had a nightmare.
Yes.
That's my contribution to the
Oh my
to
god.
the recap.
Disappeared for like 5 years
Also, I
and
just
then
got
came
back,
back to say one thing.
Yeah, I was getting water. Did something happen?
Wow, I see how it is. Water's more important than Calamus.
Yeah, I'd love to go get a fucking resource I need to survive. Then I came back and we were streaming.
It's a Mountain Dew.
What's water?
No, it's water. I already drank my Mountain Dew today.
Also, before we start, give me just one moment. I've got a quick little thing. I just need to find my folder because there is 2 artworks that I want to just quickly show off on the stream. We've gotten. Give me just 2 moments.
Oh yeah, one of them is by Floof.
Yes, one of them is again by our Messiah, and one of them is by my good friend Beast. She was a really good friend of mine, and I didn't. It was it was a free drawing that I got because I won a raffle, but it's still really, really good. And I think that also does it for the recap. And give me just a second. Right, fuck off, ping of my own server telling me that I'm live. I know I'm live. It's me. Right.
Guys, look what I started in the chat.
What'd you do? Have a look.
Right, this one done by Beast. Of Alena running away from home. It's absolutely fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Lois has been looking at it every day for the past 5 years.
And this one as well, all by Floof, which is of last week's session of Alena waking up from a nightmare and Boui and Darius checking up on her.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. I've been staring at it for hours. I'm staring at it since we got it, pretty much.
Our precious.
And
don't forget to also shout out the video.
Yeah, I was going to do that. And there's going to be a video I'm going to leave in the description of this. I hear my own voice. Oh god, Hoon. There's going to be a video. There's going to be a video I'm going to leave in the description below of this video, particularly of a animatic done by McKinley, who's a really good friend of mine and a really good friend of all of us. And she did an animatic of Alena for my birthday, which just passed the other day. So I'm now 19. Heh. But she did an amazing animatic of Alena. I'm going to leave it in the description below so you guys can go check that out yourself. I'm not going to show it because of copyrighted music, but it's really, really good. And that's, I guess, what I can say and show for now. Ha!
Oh, the bot.
the bot decided to become deceased.
Alright, so we left off last time with everyone going to sleep and Darius was taking first watch. Darius, let's kick this off. Roll me perception.
Oh, dope. Let me
Only that sweet percolation.
go. I don't remember how the perception is the minimum you can roll.
So, hey Lois, did you say that you needed 2 new subs?
1 now because you resub.
Okay.
Peach, don't you fucking dare.
Hey,
Click, somebody sub.
hey. Passive's the minimum you can roll. I'm only gonna bring up rules that benefits me. Forget how I said I hated that ruling earlier.
What? Are you quoting?
Oh my gosh.
I know exactly. Never mind. Ignore me.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Do not
For
upload your...
context, Dre, it was something that was mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
So the context you get is all you need. You don't deserve
It was like Rise rerun, pre-Rise rerun shenanigans today.
Anyway.
So you rolled a 11 for perception. You don't see anything.
Serious question though. Do I hear anything? Or smell anything?
No. You don't see, smell, taste, or sense anything out of the ordinary. It just seems to be another normal night. The forest nearby glows softly. You hear the waves splashing against the coast. It's just a normal night.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna go get my axe. I didn't grab that earlier. Actually, I changed my mind. I'll grab my spear. And I love having so many weapons to choose from. Just in case.
Wow, look at this guy right here, changing his mind about what weapon he's grabbing. Wow.
Yeah, you don't have that problem because the only things you have in your inventory are shields.
I feel a little offended, but at the same time, you're not wrong.
Called out.
I choose from different weapons. You choose from different shields. Except fucking fight. He only has one goddamn kind. But I'm gonna grab my spear, go back to my post, and I'm gonna keep watch.
Alright, we're going to... So, was your plan to switch out with someone else during the night? Or are you going to go the all night long?
Once I think there's only a couple, like an hour or 2 hours before dawn, I'm gonna wake up Boui, and then I'm gonna go off.
Alright, Boui, you get a pretty... You said JT?
You go first.
Oh, you go first.
No, I was saying something stupid to fill the void in my heart because I didn't do a sentence without saying something witty.
Right. Boui, after you have a decent good night's sleep, you are gently shaken awake by Darius.
Okay, this is how you're supposed to wake Boui up, Brook.
Shut up.
Anyways, yeah, she is gonna get up and just kind of morning. I'm guessing it's my turn for watch now. Heck.
JT die.
I can't hear anything, so I'm hoping you guys just continue and act like I'm not here.
No.
Can you not hear at all?
Leave the call
I
and
can
come
only
back.
hear when you guys say like JT died when you guys were like silent or talking to each other for several minutes on my end.
Hold on, let me try something.
I'm holding on.
JT, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't hear clearly now.
So try leaving the call and then coming back.
Okay, hopefully this is better. Can you hear me, JT? Hello?
Everybody say wieners.
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 Dick.
I forgot to unmute myself, but I did say it.
Did you hear
Yeah, I can
anybody,
hear
JT?
I did hear everyone say wieners, so this is good.
Okay. All right,
Except we
Burp,
got
go
a
ahead.
mad lad who said dick instead.
Anyways, yeah, Boui is gonna wake up and she's just gonna ask Darius, like, how much time is left, I guess. At.
1 hour, maybe 2.
Alrighty. Get some rest. I'll keep watch.
I don't know. You take care now, Boui. I didn't see anything or hear anything, but doesn't mean there is nothing. Keep a sharp eye out.
I will. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Well,
And,
I'll see you later.
alrighty. See ya. And Bowie's gonna take the rest of the watch.
All right. Go ahead and roll me perception.
Yes. Delicious percolation. Not great. Not greater than symbol. Fuck. And I need to upload my character sheet to the bot. God damn it. Why am I like this?
How dare you guys not be ready?
Look, okay? I'm... My mind goes places, okay? God damn it. Fuck.
What?
God damn it.
What?
I'm in the fucking wrong chat. God damn.
You're not. You're in dice rolls.
No, I'm not. I'm in. I was DMing someone all the fucking commands, and I was wondering why isn't this working?
Oh my god.
Nat 20.
Go ahead and give me perception as well.
Nat 20.
Awesome. Right, just like Darius, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You don't really hear anything either. All you do hear some dolphins in the water, doing those usual dolphin noises. You hear some splashing in the water. You're not sure if those are dolphins or some other sea creatures playing. You hear some birds that are beginning to wake up and talk. You hear some of the people on the boat nearby. Hey, you can hear them getting up for the day, getting ready. You hear the boat creaking since it's so massive and it's right by your camp. You don't really... There's something out of the ordinary. Justin, you don't need a roll for it. You would see and hear the same things.
Something
thank
out of the Something out of the ordinary, you say?
No, you don't hear anything.
Oh, okay.
See anything.
Calm morning noises, but instead of birds screaming at you, it's dolphins.
You
Oh,
hear
yeah,
birds too.
Oh yeah, the dolphins returned to the port. I see. Oof.
What are you doing?
There's not exactly much that I can do until the sun rises, in which everyone else can pretty much fend for themselves. But I might as well just get the rations ready in case they want breakfast.
Is Boui gonna do her morning ritual?
This time she might wait a bit. She might wait a bit before she can actually do it because she is taking watch.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do something else real quick. We're gonna jump back to Darius.
Alrighty.
Give me just a second. Alright, Darius. It's not long after you fall asleep. Also, before I start talking, is JT here?
No. And it's only I, the Mighty Nine.
You guys hear the bot, by the way?
No, I can't.
Oh, who left? Alright.
What sound is the bot playing?
Huh?
What sound is the bot supposed to be playing?
Right now, you should just be hearing birds.
Oh shit, I can hear that. Yeah, it was just super quiet because I had it done at 25.
Alright. Darius, you find yourself in a forest. Not like the one that you're on currently. It's not glowing. It seems to be a normal-looking forest. Look around and find that you are in a very lush-looking forest. Plenty of healthy plants and trees. Above you, the sky is a pretty light blue, and you can hear different birds chirping in the surrounding trees. You hear a nearby stream of water splashing against the rocks. You can smell the freshly uplifted dirt from a possible burrow nearby, and you can smell the wet grass. And you can only assume that this is because of a recent light shower. Nearby, you are snapped out of your relaxed state by a twig snapping. Your head snaps in the direction where the sound came from. Standing in front of you, several feet away, you see a normal-looking white-tailed deer. Except for one thing. I lost my place in my notes. God damn it. You see on the back of this deer a pair of leather bags on the back of the deer, and you can immediately, from your experiences, tell that someone has been using this deer. It still seems to be very wild. However, the moment the deer notices you, it bolts, and you don't seem to have any control of your body. As the moment this deer bolts, you are instantly compelled to follow after it. You follow the deer through the forest, and as you follow it, the sky above you becomes darker. I'm not sure if it's because the sun is setting. You do see some very dark, heavy clouds that have rolled in. You continue to chase the deer through the forest, jumping over fallen logs, rocks, some tree roots. In one circumstance, you narrowly dodge a boar that you didn't see until you were right on top of it. After several minutes of chasing this deer, you see up ahead of you, the deer jumps through a taller-looking, dense bush, and you, thankfully, are able to stop yourself from falling after it. Watch as the deer enters a large orc-like camp. Give me a second. I did not have the picture prepared. Lois, do you have it? Because if you could post it, it would be great.
I hate to interrupt here, but I assume you didn't mean for the weird chanting to be in this part, but on mine, I'm hearing the bot do weird, like, tribal chants. I think it really adds to the atmosphere.
No, it's supposed to do that.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I'll post it in V-text.
This makes me feel tense. I enjoyed this.
You see this in front of you. It's in V-text. In the middle of this camp, you see a very large fire with some kind of swine being roasted. You see young orc children dancing around the fire, laughing and playing, and you hear heavy drums as some of the men begin to sing. Drums are so heavy that you feel it in your chest. The beating of the drum becomes louder in your ears, even though they do not beat. Blah, 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 blah. Beating of the drum becomes louder in your ears, even though they do not beat the drums any harder than they already were. The sound fills your mind, and your heart beats even louder, harder. You clutch your chest, and for a moment you swear you see someone watching you from the fire. Gaze into the fire for a moment, and see a pair of red eyes watching you, and you quickly close your eyes, clamping them shut, trying to shut out all those sounds. As you do this, all the loud beating seems to disappear. You take a quick moment to calm yourself down. As you do calm down, you recognize the song the orcs are singing. It's a song they sing before a battle. You realize that the orcs are singing to appease whatever god that is that they follow. asking for a glorious battle, or even a victory. After a moment, you are able to tear your eyes away from the orcs in the middle of the camp and see the numerous cages of animals behind them. You see dogs, wolves, wargs, horses, bears, boars, and various sizes of birds. For a moment in one of these cages, you see a flash of white in one. You don't have much time to really look, as you have to very quickly duck down as an orc passes by. Hold your breath as the orc passes by, and even though you are holding your breath, you can still smell the stench that comes off of it. The musky scent of sweat fills your nostrils, along with the irony smell of blood and guts, though you are unsure the blood is the orc's or not. The orc passes by without stopping, and you rise back up to slip into the camp again. Except the camp is different now. Instead of an orc camp where children dance, women cook, and the men beat on the drums, you now see a bloody battlefield. You see a dragonborn woman cut down an orc. A moment later, she seems to share the same fate. The dwarf, a moment later, has the same thing done to him. All around you, you see different people crumble to the ground from their injuries. Then you see a woman run past you. Just like the deer before, you feel compelled to follow. Follow the woman through the forest, and you hear your own voice ring out through the night, despite your mouth not moving. You hear your voice yell Abigail over and over again. The woman, however, doesn't look back. Instead, she keeps running. Follow her to a nearby large cliff. You can hear crashing waves, and you can only assume that sharp rocks wait for you at the bottom. You see the woman jump into the air, and you reach out to grab a hold of her to try and save her. Just as your fingers come close to her, you watch as she suddenly turns into a white dragon. You fall off the cliff. Just as you hit the rocks, you bolt up in your tent, wide awake.
Darius just stops, stares, takes the pillow he was resting his head on his bedroll, buries his face in it, and starts to cry.
Didn't mean for this to happen. I feel bad now. Okay, we're gonna jump to someone else for now. Did Brooke be awake by now?
Probably. She is a morning person.
What is she doing?
She's going out, doing some stretching. She's gonna just kind of just look around, kind of just see everything and go, that was just 2 days. Shit. And she...
Go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
Oh, do they?
Hey!
Nice. Just like the others during the night, you don't see, hear, smell anything out of the ordinary. You hear the boat, you see people on the beach. They seem to have already started bringing their inventory back out to their pop-up shops. You see people in the village looking up. You see a forge start up. Someone started a campfire in the middle of the village. You can tell that everyone is slowly beginning their day.
Nice. I guess if she's doing that, she's Where's Kenneth?
Where would Hoot be?
He's maybe 20 feet from the fire, near the closest tree, leaning on it. Just since she rolled a 20, she could probably tell he's not exactly sleeping. He's just laying there.
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna.
You're able to see him, and you're able to see that he's not really asleep. He's just resting.
Okay, she's gonna go over and just kind of tower over him, like, "Hey."
Sensing that somebody's close, he's just gonna slowly peek open an eye. Can I help you?
Welcome to day 3.
My name's Booker. Welcome to Jackass.
Oh my god! That got me so off guard.
I'll admit, yeah, that did catch me off guard too. I'll let Kit calm down first.
Okay, I'm fine, I think. Just sleep.
For someone who doesn't really sleep, the night went a lot faster than I was expecting.
Yeah, you could do it more often. Do it more often. It's pretty convenient.
I don't really have a say in it, sadly. And he's like going to gather like his bag and everything.
I am so sorry for my background, guys. It's like, do you want to go to the shops? And she pulls out one of the one she has and goes like, ask what the word for this is.
Ois?
Oh,
never mind.
Yeah. Hello.
Never mind.
No,
And you broke.
Okay.
Hey, why is? Oh, never mind. That was just a new thing.
Broke.
Hello.
Yes?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
What is it?
He's gonna stretch a bit. Don't you eat, though? Shouldn't you get that before anything?
Takes me like an hour or so before I actually get hungry.
So that's how it works. Okay.
Not for some people. Some people, they're hungry the first thing they wake up. Some people it takes an hour. Some people can go an entire day, and I am concerned for those people, actually.
He looks down at himself.
Aside from you, you're different. I mean, like, normal people that shouldn't be. You get my.
He chuckles. I'm just making a joke. So, what's at the shop? I didn't get to exactly see that yesterday. You saw how that day went down.
Yeah. The one I'm talking about has some wands at it. It's where I got all this healing word wands. That's basically it. There's some scrolls, potions, weapons. You'll see when we get there.
Okay. Should we tell Boui? Because I heard her and Darius switch shifts, I guess you could say, to keep watch.
Yeah. So do we see Boui there, kind of just vibing? Hello? I'm beach. Oh, shit!
I fucking laughed so hard when Peach said hi and Brook was in the jacket. There was literally water all over my desk and all over my TV from
Honestly, Brook and Kenneth are the best two people to talk about for that saying to pop up.
I'll try to take a picture of it, but there's water over my TV, over my bed, because the projectile range is insane, because my mouth literally full of water, and
Honestly, and it fits character so much since she's talking to Kenneth.
Yeah.
I'm literally using my pillow as a towel because I literally cannot get up. I'm using one of my pillows, one of my spare pillows as a fucking towel.
Great, I feel like we need Floof to draw shit posts of this now. Of just Brook saying,
"Hi, I'm Brook. Welcome to
Jackass." Yeah, we need a shit post of that.
Yeah, Brooke in her captain's hat, like leaning over Kenneth. Hi, I'm Brooke, and welcome to Jackass. And like,
so,
she's
she has like a
just
dead,
some random stupid thing.
Like she's a morning person, but she like still has a pretty like dead morning look on her face.
Oh my god! Honestly, that's the mood. Oh shit! Why are you doing this? Oh god!
It feels wrong playing a morning person because I literally wake up in the afternoon.
Holy fuck!
So, does anybody know what happened to Peach?
I think right
no, I don't know really. Like that's why I yelled oh shit, but
I think Reset might died for a second.
Okay.
Also, I was not expecting that. Like, Peach was like, "Hey, Lois, you're on Pinterest. You know how to find a good orc camp image?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, I can try." I didn't think it was gonna be that.
Wasn't expecting that at all.
No, neither was I. She was like, "Hey, can I just get an image of an orc camp? I can't find one." So I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll have a look on Pinterest and see what I can find." Oh no. Nightmare's fucking up 2 people per night. Buy one, get one free. I think I killed Kit with that joke.
It's not that hard to kill Kit.
Yeah, it's really not that hard. I laugh at most.
Honestly, same. I just make sure my laptop's still working, so I already spat so much water all over it.
Oh no.
God.
I know Peach didn't mean to, but it always happens when me and Kit are stuck role-playing with each other, and we always end up with a question, like, 10 seconds after she leaves.
Yeah, why does this? It's like, hey, Peach. So we see Boui vibe in there, right? Peach. She leaves. Oh shit!
I mean, I guess
shit.
I guess that's more up to Burb if Bowie's there.
Do I see Boui vibing?
Where?
Kenneth and I are going to the shops, and do we see Boui vibing?
She's vibing near the campfire, keeping watch.
Okay, well, I'm
so they're like
gonna say
20
it's like, hey,
so they'll see her.
Yeah, we see her. I'm like, hey, Boui, we're going to the shops.
Alrighty then.
Is there anything you need?
Nah, not now.
Okay. We really suck at roleplay.
Indeed. Well, I suck.
Well, no, it's you have the 2 most outgoing characters. One who almost always ends up dying, and the other one who's just spontaneous. When you put them 2 together, you kind of need the DM.
Yeah, we just the 2 of us will do stupid things.
Well, seeing that there's at least 2 people awake now, Boo's gonna do her morning rituals. Because she no longer has to keep watch now that people are
now
awake.
Let's patiently wait for the DM.
Yes.
So Kenneth's seeing
Boui,
like get up and walk away. So how do I tell her tell her that Kinkus don't normally talk like me? Because I remember she was very confused about that.
Let's hope we find a normal Kenku and watch her question everything.
I don't think that's literally gonna work since she doesn't understand.
Yeah.
I'll keep it as an idea.
Well, I don't know. Doesn't really affect her, I guess, so.
True.
That's to explain that to her in the future, though, in case we do encounter another Kenku, and she's like, hey, why aren't you talking normally? And then, that voice crack was not in character, that was me being me, I am so sorry.
He's gonna shrug. Well, since it's so early, should I talk normal down there, or should I go back to their normal so nobody gets confused?
Considering most people know what Kenkus are, you guys are, and the fact that you don't speak out of Mimic, I'd recommend that you continue masquerading as a normal Kenku.
Good idea.
As normal as Kenkus can get.
Because trust me, the few times it slipped in other lives, my journal says it seems pretty bad.
Yeah, people don't like things being out of the norm.
I don't either. But here I am.
Sometimes things being out of the norm can be fun. And unless they're not, then it's not.
Let's just say you've seen the book. That much blood does not equal fun.
That's exactly what I meant
appreciate-
by sometimes it doesn't equal fun.
True. Good point.
Someone speaks. I know I can hear things.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, thank God.
Sausage.
Sausage. My internet decided to fucking die.
Okay, so while you were gone,
Did you revive it while it was on the hook?
Yeah, it was on the hook for a very long time, but I saved it right at the end.
so anyway, Kenneth and Brook told Boui they're going to go down to the shop, and Kenneth's gonna talk in Mimic so he doesn't confuse anybody, for lack of better words. Oh my god, check your text! That was so fast! The addition of Lois, I can't.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, let's continue. So how long was it gone? Like, what, 10, 15 minutes? 20?
When you leave Kenneth and Brooke supervised, we try not to do much.
Yeah, so that was the extent of it. It's fine. I'm just going to the shops to get that word from the dude.
And Bowie's doing her rituals because we're now up.
Okay. Darius or Alena come out yet?
Not just yet.
Fuck no.
It's a little traumatization. It's okay.
It's
I'm
fine.
walking past Darius's tent by any chance.
We're
No.
just leaving. We're just bye.
Alright, so you two are gonna go to the guy to get the word, and then you're gonna look for Oritori again?
Basically.
Well, Kenneth's gonna kind of look at the shops as they walk past, but that's technically the plan.
Yep.
Okay, give me a second. Gotta get my notes open again. Okay. So you guys make your way down to the shopping area, and you make your way to the man that sold you the wands in the first place. And as you walk up, he smiles and says, "Well, good morning there, lass. What can I do for you?"
She holds out the ones I forgot to ask for the word to activate this.
He blinks a few times, and then he just starts laughing. "Oh, don't worry. You're not the first one to do that, and you will never be the last. I can't tell you how many times people have come to me claiming their wands don't work when they just didn't ask for the word. Make sure you write.
At
make
least
sure you
I
write
know
it
why
down
it
so
didn't
you
work.
don't lose it, though.
That's probably a smart idea.
Word
Won't
is
lose
aura.
it.
Wait, what is the word?
Aura. A-R-A.
Kenneth's just gonna be an ass and just mimic the words, won't lose it. And just look over to Brooke, just clearly just being an ass.
She's gonna put her hand on his head and just go shut it.
Can I do anything else for you since you're here?
My friend hasn't been here. He be possibly interested in your selection of fine wands as well.
Well, do any of these strike your fancy? All I have are healing word wands.
How much is healing word wands?
180 gold pieces per wand.
Kenneth's gonna look at them, just being like, in his mind, he's like, I'm a dumbass. I need like 17 of these.
Yeah, well, keep in mind I already gave you one, so.
Yeah, I know.
And you probably actually wouldn't need 17, but yeah.
How much are they a piece?
180 gold pieces.
And he doesn't know this, but I got them for half off because I bought like 4.
I need a calculator. You know what? I'm just gonna do it like this.
Maybe just get an extra 1 or 2.
Yeah, he's gonna buy 2.
180, so that
That's
would be
364 gold pieces.
Thank you. He's going to give 364 gold pieces.
Alright.
And yes, I already removed
he
it.
hands over the wands and he smiles and says, pleasure doing business with you.
So the healing word is aura, right?
Yes.
The secret word is aura. A-R-A.
Brooke's gonna write that down in her, like she's gonna quickly, like, on one of the pages of her sketchbook, she's gonna kind of draw, like, a little wand and then put the word aura in quotations.
Kenneth's gonna look at her and just do a smirk. Hoot knows word. Can remind you later.
Shut up. She kind of looks. She looks at him and laughs a little bit, like. And then
do anything else for you while you're here?
That'll be it. Thank you very much.
All right.
Have seen person look like gray with horns. Atari.
Oritori.
Oritori. Sorry, my bad. Bad dialect.
The man just blinks at you a few times. Well, sounds to me like you're describing a tiefling, and I know quite a few tieflings, so maybe you should ask somebody else because I'm not sure which one you're trying to describe.
She's fairly unique looking. She, if it wasn't for the horns, she actually looks more human in appearance, actually.
Oh,
Big Bird.
Her. Oh, yes. I know who she is. She actually bought quite a large selection of my wands, if I remember correctly. Last time I saw her, she went on the other side of the beach, and he points to the far, like, northeastern side of the island. He says, if you follow that island, or not the island, god dang it. If you follow the beach, you'll probably find her.
Thank you. And then Brooke's gonna kind of walk off and continue showing Hoot around a little bit more before going off and finding her, I guess.
Does he just go with her, or does he stay?
He's gonna follow.
Right, we'll go back to you guys in a minute. What is Boui doing?
Boui is currently doing her morning ritual, seeing that people are now waking up. She can finally pray in peace.
Alright, go ahead and roll me religion.
Oh boy. $13.
Alright. As you do your morning ritual, you actually look up at the sky for a moment. You just study what little stars still remain. For some reason, you can see here on the island, you can actually see some stars as the sun is just now beginning to rise. And one of them, you realize, as you look up, twinkles for a moment and feel a bit of warmth through your chest.
Guess they were watching over me after all. Watching over everyone. There might be more out there, who knows, but I got my own life to lead on now, according to them, so best to follow my own life for now. Anyways, I'm gonna check on Alena, see if she's awake.
Alright.
She's still asleep right now, but she doesn't look too asleep. Looks like if you just just tapped her, she would wake up.
Well, she's just gonna wait until everyone else is awake.
Is Darius still in his tent, crying into his pillow?
Like a wimp.
Yes. He is.
Okay. I made this.
You say like a wimp, but then we're gonna find out just how serious that is, and you're gonna regret that.
Yeah.
I said it as a joke.
Oh yeah, we know. It's just foreshadowing.
Let's recede back into the void.
Out of the void, because we're going back to you, weirdos. Alright. We're gonna go back to Hoot and Brook for a bit.
Yay!
Right. You guys make your way over to the side of the island the man pointed you in, and for a moment, Brook, you start to get annoyed, thinking that maybe he lied to you, as you don't see any trace of Oritori. But after a bit of walking, maybe 10-15 minutes, both of you do see a small, like, cove-like area that has been made on the beach due to some rocks.
Oh. Quick question: have any flowers bloom?
You have some lilies growing in your hair. You see a Hoot would see a rose or two. Just normal daisies, though.
Okay. Brook's gonna feel around and try to feel around, I guess, for like the rose one, and then pluck it.
After a moment, you find the rose only because you prick your finger on one of the thorns growing off of it. But you are able to get one of the roses.
Yes. Kind of chuckles seeing her prick it.
Oh, you tried picking a flower off your head.
And so he goes and picks off the other one. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, you guys make your way over to the area where the moin pointed you in. You walk along the coast for a bit, like I said. You find the small cove, and as you round the corner of the rocks, you immediately stop in your tracks. And you see Oritori. She is standing upright, standing quite tall. Her censer, which you would know as her incense type thing that she usually holds, is in her right hand. It has a very eerie green smoke billowing from it. Smoke covers the entire area of the cove, and you have the smart idea to not touch it. You look at her face, Brook, see if maybe she's in pain or something, and you see no sign of pain or discomfort on her face. You see, though, that her eyes are clouded over slightly and are pure black. Her head is tilted back slightly, and you can see her normal peach-colored skin seems to have darkened, becoming the usual red that you see on a tiefling.
Again, my dad. I'm sorry. Well, initially seeing her, oh.
Not done.
Okay.
You also hear her speaking, and although it's not a language you understand, the moment you hear these words coming from her mouth, you both feel a chill go down your spine. And as you listen, you gaze back down at the censer. The green smoke just keeps coming from it. Even though the smoke is thick and heavy on the ground, you can see a symbol etched into the sand, like she drew it there herself. See an upside-down crescent moon with a solid circle in the middle. On the underside of the crescent appears to be some type of blade, and a hilt near the bottom. I will post a picture of what I'm trying to describe in...
Oh boy.
Give me just a sec. See this etched into the sand. What are you guys doing?
Would I possibly recognize the symbol in any way, shape, or form?
Roll me a religion check.
Should I also as well?
Yes.
Patio
18.
It's exclamation mark R, correct?
Yes. Wait, it would be check. Actually, it'd be C. If you wait, no,
I
that's
do exclamation.
Yeah, he does shoot exclamation point R, and then your modifier stuff.
yeah. Yeah, it depends on if you're.
I don't think you use the bot.
Okay.
10 and 18.
Alright. Who would not who does not recognize the symbol? However, Brook, you've never really seen it in person, although you've seen it in a book or two that you were forced to read as a child. You would recognize this as the symbol of a god known as Hades.
Brooke kind of bumbles, having a religious mother pays off.
Explain, please.
Once she recognized Brooke's mother was a cleric.
No. Kenneth's saying that if she actually mumbled that.
Okay. I was just like, nothing. My mom was really religious. That's actually, God, Hades, Mark.
Alright, both of you, KT, Lois, what is something you would roll to see if you knew what a language is? Like, what language is being spoken?
I would say insight, but I don't know. I don't know what JT would also say for that.
Oh my god.
I'd say a straight intelligence check.
Right, both of you roll me intelligence.
Oh boy. My intelligence is slightly above average.
+2. 17.
13.
You are just taken so off guard by what you're witnessing now that you're not really able to concentrate on very much. But you are able to recognize that the language Oritori is speaking is infernal.
Hearing that it's the symbol of Hades,
I mean, she's a tiefling.
He's gonna mutter to himself, it always has to do with the dead around me. And then he's gonna turn. Do you understand the language?
No, what language? Do you know what language it is?
It sounds familiar. I think it might be eternal?
Infernal.
Infernal, sorry. Infernal.
I mean, infernal would... She's a tiefling, but what the... Brooke's just gonna kind of watch her do her thing, being wary of the smoke. She's gonna do that for a little bit, see if she stops at all.
Would Kenneth, throughout all of his years of life, have any idea what he's possibly seeing?
No.
Okay.
Are any of you gonna try and speak to her, touch her?
Brooke's gonna watch for maybe a few minutes, but if she doesn't snap out of it, she's gonna kind of say her name, Oritori, kind of, yeah.
Call out her name. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Justin.
I was gonna have Kenneth toss a rock into the smoke just to see what would happen, because he doesn't trust it.
Give me a second. Kit, I think it's your background noise. It's really loud.
Guys, you're loud. Sorry.
Say that again, Justin.
He's gonna roll a rock into the smoke just to see what happens.
You roll the rock into the smoke, and the rock disappears. You can't see it
Like
under
disappears,
the fog.
disappears, or okay, so it just fog. Got it.
It's so thick, like this fog is very, very thick. You cannot see the ground. You hear it roll for a little bit more, but you don't see it.
That's lovely.
He's not going in after it.
Did Oritori react to me calling her name at all?
You see her ear that's facing you twitch slightly. She doesn't move or react.
Brook grabs like just a random flower from her head and kind of like tosses it like as it like slowly floats down, see if the smoke does anything to the flower.
The flower touches down to the smoke, and just before it disappears, you see it wither and die.
Like Brook makes you like, oh, that is some bad stuff right there.
Both of you make me a quick con save, by the way.
Oh God.
Okay, what's my constitution? Con +2.
Screw you, Rhythm. And screw you, Rolls.
Did Justin, was that 17 your con?
No.
Did you roll yet?
19.
Okay. Give me a second real quick.
No, I'm typing on my laptop, so I was copying the dice roll so I
Brook,
can easily just do it.
You are okay because you are immune to poison. However, Brook, you didn't realize that you were standing a bit close, and some of the smoke wafts up into your face, and you're going to take 4 points of poison damage.
Oh, shoot. Why couldn't it have been
Is Kenneth going to realize that?
No, because you don't even realize it's poison because you're immune to it.
No, I mean like her reaction.
So I still have the temp HP from the other, right?
Yeah, if you've not gotten hurt, then yeah.
Okay.
You'll have it until you
thank goodness I had that.
Use it.
Thank goodness I had that temp HP.
By her girlfriend.
God, and she's gonna like back up once she feels all like.
Kenneth's gonna look at her confused. Did you step on something?
Cass is poisonous.
Then why is it not affecting me? Are you sure it's poisonous?
It felt poisonous. Are you resistant against
be a dumbass, and he's gonna crouch down, and he's gonna mutter, "I'm gonna totally regret this," and he's gonna poke the smoke.
Does he not know he's resistant against poison?
Oh wait, no, he's not immune. He's just resistant. Oh man, I have a con save.
Like he said, he's gonna regret this, but 16?
Nothing happens.
Oh shit.
You saw the flower melt and die, right? Like this isn't good.
Did he actually poke it?
No, she threw the flower into the gas.
No.
The moment it...
Kenneth poked the gas.
Oh, nothing happened.
Okay.
Not to you, anyway.
He's gonna look very confused now after seeing the flower do that and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm gonna... And she's like, I'm gonna see if we can do anything. She starts thinking, like, she kind of stops herself mid-sentence and tries to think of, like, kind of going through her spells, like...
I just want you to know, from where you're standing to where Oritori's standing, it's about 10 feet.
10 feet, okay.
Kenneth's gonna sigh and hand him over one of the wands he just bought.
No.
Let me just completely regret this. Since I didn't feel anything, I'm gonna step in. If you see anything happen, pull me out and use this immediately.
I already,
Okay.
I have one on, but oh god.
He's gonna like hold out his hand as if like, here, this way you don't have to get close, and he's gonna slowly like step one of his feet into it.
Make con save.
And this is where I fail.
This is where you fail.
But it's in character.
Oh,
It was in character.
oh god, no.
Oof.
There was a lot of dice.
Oh no.
This is why he had his hand out for Brook to instantly grab if needed.
Yeah.
How much HP does Hoot have?
Not
Probably
enough.
Not enough.
How much do you have?
38.
Okay,
38.
you're gonna take 18 points of poison damage.
Is Brook gonna yank him out like you said to?
Yeah, Brook's gonna yank him out, seeing him like kind of just a little bit.
Who takes a step into this, you can only assume to be poisonous gas, and almost immediately you can see his face just, you can tell he gets choked and he begins to stop breathing.
I like grab him out.
Difference between immune and resistance.
As you do this, both of you hear someone sigh, and even though you can tell it comes from Oritori, it does not sound like her. You hear a man's voice say, in common, we're both very quite annoying. What do you want?
I'm just wondering, first of all, who are you? And second of all, is she okay?
Of course she is okay. What do you want?
I was, she holds out a flower. It's like, I was gonna give this to her.
Kenneth's gonna shake his head despite being in pain. I had questions to ask her about me.
It's a male voice still. After a moment, he goes back to speaking in Infernal, and you don't understand Infernal, so you don't know what they're saying. But after a moment, he watches the gas comes back towards Oritori and goes back into her sensor. And then you watch as her eyes go back to normal. She blinks a few times, sees you, goes, "Oh, hi! I didn't know you were here."
Yeah, and what happened?
What?
You were, and you said she turned red like a normal tiefling color.
Yeah, her skin is normal again.
You know, you looked like a normal tiefling, like red color. Your eyes were not normal. There was a man speaking, but and there was gas, and it
Poison.
Yes.
Interrupts.
Yes, poison.
She blinks a few times and then goes, "Oh, yeah, that's fine."
Who is he?
My God.
Yeah, no, this isn't the weirdest thing that's happened to me yet.
Did you speak to him?
I asked him what was going on, and he spoke to me in common.
He got pissed off at us.
That's okay.
I wouldn't say he got pissed off. I was just telling him that, first of all, Hoot and I came here to ask some questions about some stuff related to Hoot, and also on the way I thought I might as well, and she pulls out the flower, give this to you.
He smiles. Aw, you're too sweet. Well, let's make our way back to town, and I'll answer whatever questions you have.
Thank you.
And we're gonna jump to somebody else.
Can Hoot quickly use the wand to heal himself? Because I don't think Brook did what he asked.
Or Kit, please.
Huh?
You beat it. Never mind. What is the others in camp doing? Boui, Alena, and Darius.
Well, Alena's probably now, eventually at some point, woken up. But she's just probably woken up and just kind of just rolled onto her back, so she's facing up and just lying there, just still not looking great from the night.
You hear Boui currently coughing because spit went down the wrong pipe.
Oh no!
Oh no! Birdo died.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. Should I keep that in or no?
It's up to you.
Yeah, fuck it, we're keeping that in.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna have her hands behind her head, and she's gonna just look over, and kind of lean up and just go, Boui, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Spit went down the wrong pipe.
Drink some water.
That actually doesn't help. I just gotta. And she actually keeps coughing until eventually some air actually escapes from her chest, basically, and she's just back to normal.
Well.
Just look over, give a small but weak smile before just going, well, don't die, we need you. Before just lying back down.
Yes. My eternal enemy, my own spit. I shall not fall down to a blade like my glorious ancestors. I died to me.
She's gonna put one hand there, and that's one for the history books right there. The mighty Boui taken down by natural bodily fluids known as saliva.
I'm pretty sure that would make some people laugh.
Makes me laugh.
Anyways, the rest went into town. Darius is still asleep, I think. Yeah, he most likely is. And I'm not sure what to do at this point.
As I sit back up. I'm not sure either. I know we have to head off this island very soon. We can't stay here forever, but I'm waiting for my armor to be done. And once that's ready, I'm ready to go. Can't speak for the rest of the group, but I'm ready to go once my armor's done.
Yes, but what exactly are we, achieving here, I guess? No one really wants to hunt these eggs anymore.
Alena just sighs and looks down and just goes, well, I have 2 reasons. I'm curious about what's going on. I mean, I'm fascinated by magic, and I want to find out more and find out why behind all of this. We know they're eggs, but why are they so magical? Why are they so protected? We know that we were on living islands, but what made them this way? I'm curious, and another reason is, well, I'm not really going to talk about that one.
That's fine. But for me, I see no reasons to be on this island any longer. And I think the others have their own reasons for searching elsewhere as well. I don't want to feel a human supremacist country, especially if they're trying to find a new source of power for their own empire, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I'm just struggling a bit as where we should go and such.
I'm not sure either. Guess we just maybe go town to town, figure out who we can meet, who we can see. maybe find any answers that any of us have been looking for. I know I'm searching
Perhaps.
for one thing. For the rest, I'm not sure.
Well, since you basically saved our lives a ton of times, more than once, to be honest, I might as well do my, usual thing and uphold my traditions. Pay back a few debts that I owe you guys.
Well, I owe you just as many, if not more, for saving us as well.
Yeah, we all owe each other a bit of something now.
Indeed. We will help each other. I just don't know what to expect. This is a tiny island and we've barely experienced anything of probably what's going to be waiting for us once we get onto the mainland.
Yeah. Also, how are you feeling today from last night, at least?
She kind of just shrugs. Not too great, to be honest. There was something, that nightmare wasn't what I saw. Wasn't. The images are still burnt in my brain.
It'll eventually heal over time. Sometimes there are some lessons that can be learned through nightmares.
She'll look over and she's just kind of like, yes, because seeing your friend blame you for their own death and watching their body fall apart and become a rotten corpse is a lesson.
It's more so not directly. It's hidden. It determines what you fear could happen. And it can also lead to how you can prevent that same thing from happening.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably why I try and protect you guys so much. Now I think about it, I'm afraid to lose again. I've lost one person, technically more, because when I left home, I'd happily give my life to protect you guys. You guys have way more worth than me.
Now, how would you determine the worth of someone?
She just goes silent, just looks. I have my reasons.
Well, for me, it's mainly about what you do with your life that makes you valuable. And we all see each other as the weakest out of everyone else. The one who doesn't contribute anything because we always want to contribute more to a community. Right?
She shrugs. There's more than that, but yes.
You're well renowned for being an archer as well as an adept healer by the king as well. So your deeds have spread far and wide for them to take you out from wherever you once were.
I guess, but at the same time, I'm a nobody in Magia. If something did happen to me, nobody would miss me.
And who says that?
I wish I could say, but let's just say society in general.
Well, if the king wants you, if other people want you, especially for what you're known for, healing, then people do indeed want you and stuff. I'm trying to put things into common word right now, but I can't at the moment.
I understand what you're trying to say, but they only see half the picture, I guess you could say. Many people would turn their back when they find out what happened to me.
That you're a runaway child from some far-off land or something else?
Yes and no.
Now, I'm not one to pry for much information, but I am curious as to a few things about you and stuff.
I can try and answer, but I'm not. I'll try.
It's mainly about these nightmares and when they occur around the full moon, I'm guessing.
She just nervously swallows. Yeah, they usually do. And I picked up on that.
We can talk about this later. Right now, we should probably get prepared for whatever the heck we're supposed to do. And besides, the two quote-unquote children of the group has left in town alone. We should probably check on them.
I'll stay here, but you can go find them. I don't really. I just need to just collect my thoughts today.
Alright. Check on Darius from time to time. He should be resting instead of doing other things. He spent yeah. He spent all night on watch. So, you know.
I'll let him sleep, but I'll check on him in maybe an hour or so.
Alright. And Bowie's gonna head towards the town after the children so that we can have the 3 Stooges instead of 2.
Alright, just before we do that, what is Darius doing?
Same thing he has been doing. Even if he stops crying by now, he's just gonna be brooding, sticking his head in the pillow, just... I like to say thinking, but if anything, he's trying not to think.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, in your desperate attempt to not think, your mind is just flooded with memories that things that you've experienced, things you've seen, heard. That dream brings back a lot of unpleasant memories for you. But after a bit, they seem to be calmed out. And you hear this voice. You know what this voice is from, since you've already heard it once before. You hear the snake bracelet that you now hold on your arm speak to you in your mind again, telling you to go find its other pieces.
Shut up, you fucking cunt fuck.
Just every now and then you will see pictures of different places you've never seen before, and you can probably assume that the pieces are in some way connected to one another, but you have no idea where these places are that it's showing you, and I'm going to doubt that you take much interest in these places.
Obviously, subconsciously, he's going to be remembering that.
Right. But after a while, the voice goes silent, and you're once again left for the things you're trying to not think about. It appears that a small conversation that you had with Boui the night before has brought up some unpleasant memories. Is he gonna do anything?
I'm thinking about what he's gonna do.
Doesn't have to do anything right now. I'm just wanting to see if you're gonna do anything before I change.
He's gonna get up, he's gonna get his axe. He's just gonna grab his hat, just walk right out of his tent, wordlessly going straight to the woods as quickly and quietly as possible.
Alena, what's your passive perception?
20.
My passive perception is 16.
My
What are you talking
Alena's.
to?
Mine's 20.
Hers is like fucking a million.
20.
And you would notice Darius out of his tent, but you can see he does not say a thing, and he exits the camp without saying a word to you or anyone else, since there's no one there.
She looks over, kind of like studies for a moment, and just sighs and just kind of just thinks about going, but thinks, nah, probably not. And she just kind of watches him go, but with a worried look. But she doesn't decide to follow.
I sure hope no one in the town sees him and questions why there's a ragged, bloody man holding an axe who's seen many years of use with very long hair, beard, and stains of blood over his shirt.
Oh God!
Not
Going
bloody.
to the woods. Mind. He has blood all over his shirt. He hasn't cleaned it since his time in the army.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Even on the reference
He
that
just
I drew,
wears the same shirt and doesn't care much about being clean. Like he'll wash it in a stream, but you don't get blood stains out. That thing's still pink all over.
even on like the reference sheet that I drew, there's like stains of blood.
Never noticed.
I'm gonna post it.
Right,
now.
you do this. No one seems to notice you, and if they do, they don't say or do anything. But it doesn't take you long to get to the forest. And were you going to any place specific, or just to the forest?
Well, I've still got 2 plants to find because Hoot started getting killed on the job last time we tried to find him, so I never finished.
He's a very injury-prone bird.
If I see a particularly squishy-looking fruit anywhere, I'm probably gonna take a swing with my axe, or like a pumpkin on the ground.
What kind of
Fine.
pumpkin?
The explodey kind. You are able to find some things. You're able to find some like wild melons. Not sure if they're watermelons or just some type of melon, but you're able to find some wild fruit of some kind, and you're able to smash them in, a few of them anyway. What were the other plants that you were looking for?
Dude, I can't fucking remember the names off the top of my head. I'm looking it up right now.
You know, one you already found was lunar hemp, and the other one you found was the serpent, serpent one. I think you're looking for sentient nettle.
Life fennel and sentient coke. Don't fucking know.
Coke. Okay, yes.
It's the life nettle and the sentient nettle.
Okay. Alright. Come back to you in just a second, JT. What's the other weirdos doing? You're following Oritori back to town, right?
Correct.
Why are you so loud in my ears? Oh, God.
Who?
I don't know. I'm just eating food.
I don't know. Brook, speak.
Hi.
Why are you so loud?
Does this solve anything?
No.
I don't know why I'm loud for
You gotta remember, she's always the loud one to your device.
I have her on 32%.
Is this better?
You got louder to me.
Now you're too quiet. Say it again.
Hello.
Say it again.
Hello, Peach. Is this better?
Yes.
All right.
That's much better. Alright, you guys were following Oritori back, right?
Yep.
Indeed.
Alright, what are you saying anything on your walk?
Who's going to be saying aura and healing himself?
Okay, so you're using the same wand?
Sure, he's using the wand that he already used.
Okay, so you're only able to hear yourself once with the wand that was given to you before it crumbles and breaks in your hand.
Oh.
I'm forcing you to use a second one.
So yes, use both.
So
There
was the one that was given to you already used once?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they only have two uses.
Oh,
So
I thought
he's
they were
using the second
charges.
use.
Did you say, Kit?
I thought they were charges. Oh gosh.
See, we all did, but I asked Lois earlier and she didn't remember either, so.
The one breaks in your hand. And then how much, I'm
at 20.
on. JT, Lois, do either of you remember, how much healing word does? Because I have not made the fucking custom items yet.
Healing was a 2d4. No, 1d4, sorry, so it would...
Okay, so Justin, roll for 1d4 first.
Okay, one moment, I gotta bring back up Discord. So have them continue. Because he's doing this in the background.
Hold just a second. I want to make sure you get the things right. How much HP do you have left from after being mixed with some poison?
20.
20? Okay. So
luckily, I only took half damage.
Yes, you're right. You only took half damage.
I know you probably are just being nice, but I looked up the difference between a remote and existence, and it's half damage.
You're right. You only took half damage from that. You're totally correct.
Love you too, Peach.
I forgot that you take half damage with resistance.
Did I take full damage?
Yeah, you did.
What's half 9. Of 18?
9. So go ahead and add 9 back to your health real quick.
Thank God for Google.
Oops.
So I'm at 29 then.
Okay, now roll a d4.
Where is Darthur's dice rolls? No. Two.
Okay. You are healed for 2 points of damage, and then that one breaks. So how many other do you have? You just have one more?
I have 2 more.
Alright. Use however many you need. Let me know how many times you use them. Each one only has 2 charges before it breaks. Just remember that. What is Brook doing?
Brook is walking with Oritori, being like, so what is your relationship with your god?
You cut out. I don't know what you said there.
She's asking, like, what her relationship is with her god. Like, why the frick was she possessed by him?
Say it again.
What is her relationship with her god, and why the flip was she possessed by him?
I also just used one more, so I only used half of one.
Okay. She is amused by your reaction. She says, "Oh, I wasn't possessed. He was just speaking through me. Yes, technically it's called possession, but whatever. He's not evil, if that's what you're thinking. He's not some demon trying to hurt me or others around me. He's just a god that I speak to gain my powers."
Oh. Guess that explains that then. Huh.
You didn't walk into the gas, did you?
Hoot did.
Sorry, just trying something.
She sighs and shakes her head a bit. Next time you find me like that, don't touch the smoke.
It didn't hurt as bad as I was
poison.
thinking. What'd she say?
You can see she looks obviously bewildered, like she's like doesn't know what the heck to say, but she just shakes her head.
He's confused for a moment before he realizes he wasn't talking mimic. Shit. Who wanted to talk to you?
That's not why she was confused.
Oh.
She was confused because you're like, she realized that you purposefully walked into the smoke. You not talking to mimic doesn't seem to phase her.
Oh. He just shrugged. It didn't hurt the first 2 times when I poked it.
You did it more than once?
Yes, he did it more than once.
Look, I wanted to talk. Look, okay. Everybody knows I'm a dumbass. But I wanted to talk to you.
You're making that very, very obvious the more I talk to you.
Please learn from your mistakes eventually.
There's a reason I had you there to pull me out. I'm sorry, I was trying to get a hold of her.
Oritori sighs a bit, but then shakes her head. Anyway, what was it that you wanted? You said you wanted to talk to me about something.
Oh, yes, it's actually, points to Hoot. It's like, it's related to him and his magic, actually.
Oh?
You travel around a lot, don't you?
Do?
Do you happen to know anything about the word revived?
Yes.
His eyes widen a bit.
Do we want to explain the entire thing or, like, just most of it? Or some of it?
You can tell she looks very confused.
I'm a Kenku speaking common. Does that kind of give you any hint?
I know it's not normal, but why is it significant?
Significant because this is, which life is this now? Number 15 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've lived more than once.
And I happen to be able to shoot this thing called bolts from the grave. At least that's what Darius called it.
The reason he's kind of lived multiple lifetimes is through some divine intervention. Some very cruel divine intervention. We're trying to figure out how to fix this. Help.
You know, I got this, Brook. You know that story where the Kenku stole the stupid daggers and ended up dying and cursed at the end?
Oh, yes, I'm very aware of what that story is about.
Brook kind of like...
Hello.
Oh, okay. As he does that... Can you
please help me understand how I could probably reverse that?
Like, as he's saying that, Brook kind of just goes and just kind of jazz hands points at him like, ta-da.
She blinks a few times and she goes, God has given you the gift of immortal life. You want to reverse it?
The issue is he dies horrific deaths each time.
Well, yes, the gods give us gifts that are sometimes hidden as curses. But it's still immortal life. You wish to just throw that away.
It's not a gift to me at this point anymore, Oritori. After so long, I just want to see my family again. Okay?
He didn't choose this. It's not.
I'm just a stupid pawn in this game because I made a mistake, stole some daggers that I didn't know would have got me into the situation I ended up in. I don't want to have
steal from.
What god was it again?
I'm looking at my notes. He sighed and just looked at her. Well, from what I'm getting from my journal and everything, I stole from Zettel and was cursed by Zahor. So take that as you wish.
She just looks at you for a moment, not saying anything, and you just see the most amused look on her face spread across her face.
He's gonna slowly look a bit terrified at seeing that.
I'm sorry. You want to try and tell me that you stole from Zettel and then was cursed by Zohor. That's what you're trying to tell me.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
She just slowly chuckles a bit and covers her mouth a bit, like, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I know it's not funny to you. You have to understand, I am someone who worships the gods. All of them, no matter what they do, they are the ones that give me my powers. You have to understand from my point of view that this is quite amusing. It's not often that I come across somebody who has been given this chance by the gods after stealing from them, and then that person wanting that gift removed.
It's not a gift. It was done to him because Horn wanted to mess with Zettel, essentially.
Like I said, I'm a pawn in a game of the gods.
Everyone is, sweetheart. Everyone is. Even I am. But
he's a pawn a bit more directly than others.
He just picks up his journal and just flips to some of the pages of the blood. You see this? This is why I want to reverse this. I just want to see my family again. I don't want to die, and I don't want those fucking daggers in my life again just to be killed. I understand this is amusing to you, but do you happen to know any way I could reverse this? If it's a no, then I'll just walk away and we could just forget this conversation. I'm sorry, but this is serious to me.
He smiles. Oh, I realize it's quite serious to you, and I wish no offense, but I've learned through my years of travel to smile when things like this occur, because it's the gods who realize the more you dislike what is happening to you, the more they want to do it. Which daggers did you steal from him? Do you know?
He flips to one of the pages with the drawings. Do you know what these are? Because I just know what they look like.
She looks at the daggers. Well,
because these are the ones I stole. And apparently, everything in this journal decides to change on me, and they appeared in almost every image I've drawn in here.
Takes the book from you and inspects the drawing a bit more closely. And after a moment, she says, "Oh, I understand."
He looks at her confused.
She looks up at you. I mean no offense by what I'm about to say, but you are really quite stupid.
None taken. I've figured that out.
We don't, well, I say we, mortals don't really have a name for these. Most mortals have never heard of them. but the gods refer to them as shadow glass. They deal necrotic damage. Why did you take these?
That's the issue. He doesn't remember.
Like 500 years ago. I don't know. And you said they were called shadow glass?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I'm going to assume Zettel is not a angry god most of the time. He doesn't, just like everybody, he does not like to be crossed. So you've taken his daggers. Him quite upset, I can believe. And then Zahor, well, he's known for liking to upset his brother. Well.
Wait, I'm sorry. Brother?
Oh, yes, they're brothers. They hate each other, of course. They hate each other.
He gives a really deep sigh. And I'm guessing returning the daggers to the rightful owner is never gonna happen, right?
Oh, no, you could. I'm going to imagine that the only reason you've been revived so many times is because it's pissing off Settle. That's the only reason there's a horror is probably bringing you back. He probably doesn't really care that you're suffering. He's more of a evil. Most mortals would call him evil, but he's not an evil god. He's just one who likes to play with others' lives.
That sounds pretty evil to me.
So he likes to gamble. Okay, I'm figuring this out now, and the more I'm figuring this out, the more I'm getting pissed off. So I can see why you said what you said.
I guess if you were to find these daggers and somehow find a way to speak with Zettel, he could give them back, but most humans or mortals don't know how to speak to the gods.
Do you happen to know, since you know... Didn't you say that symbol was Hades, Brook?
Yeah, it was... Yeah, that was... Yeah.
Oh, I've spoken to other gods before, but Hades is... trails off. I don't know if I'd be able to help you in this. This is not my type of thing.
No, it's fine. It's if Sylvanas has any connections to these two gods?
Oh, Sylvanas? Oh, no. If he does, I would not know. Like I said, these are not the gods that I associate with, I guess you could say. Not the ones that I worship. I worship all gods, of course, but my patron is the one I worship the most.
I see. Okay,
if
so
Sylvanas does have to deal with them, I would not know.
Okay, that doesn't eliminate the possibility. Okay, this could work. One of our party members has had contact with Sylvanas, which means she could possibly get in contact with another, or maybe he has some connections, or maybe he knows somebody who I don't. Okay, I'm figuring this out. I hope I'm figuring this out. I'm hoping I'm not going down just a random rabbit hole.
If you wanted to talk to somebody who could help you get in contact with Sylvanas, I will come to you again later. Can't quite remember the names of the tribes. There's 2 native tribes to Calamus. They are more religious. They're more religious people of our nation. If I can't remember their names, I will come to you again.
Do they happen to be Tabaxis by any chance?
Tabaxi? No.
Okay.
If they had heritage of Tabaxis, I would be very, very surprised.
Well, there goes your connection.
Anyway,
can I have Kenneth ask one more question before we switch?
Yes.
Oritori, I've discovered that Zahor is the god of life and death. Is it Hades god of the underworld? Wouldn't they have some connection?
Oh, most likely, but they not quite in the same pantheon. I'm sure if I tried and got on my master's good side, which is not difficult to do, but I'm sure if I got on his good side, I could try and ask him about Zohor. Although, speaking with gods, they don't really take lightly to being asked questions about a god from another pantheon.
I understand. Thanks anyway. At least I got some more information.
I'm happy I could
Now I can
help.
figure out why Paston kept wanting to find those daggers.
She begins to say something else, then closes her mouth and goes, "Oh, one of the tribes, the Simia. You want to go there first. They are. They're on the main island of Calamus, the mainland, I guess you could say. They're one of the there's two tribes native to Calamus, and this is one of the older ones. You want to go to them first if you would like to find your answers.
How will I know when I find them?
Oh, you'll know. Trust me. You will know.
I see. Thank you. And, Oritori?
Yes.
It was good seeing you again.
Smiles. It was good seeing you as well. Although, please, I request, next time you see me meditating, do not
Don't
disturb
step in
me.
it.
Of course. We know now, obviously.
I mean, the next time you see poisonous gas, I would hope neither of you would step in it, or your party members, or else you would. I'm sure the next time you do such a thing, you will meet a very gruesome end.
Understood.
It's no laughing matter, I assure you. Suffocating on poisonous gas is not a fun way to go.
Yeah, I imagine.
We're gonna jump to somebody else. What is the Boui doing?
She's gonna make the two stooges into three stooges.
Oh god. My perception.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Also, JT, you were so close. You got Ikati right, but the first one is Simia.
That's a 20. Dirty 20.
You make your way around the beach, and walk down a part of the make your way down to the shopping area of the beach, and then keep going just because you're both walking and looking for them at the same time. But it is not difficult to find them, especially since you do find them talking with Oritori, and she's not one to. She stands out with her horns and her weird skin tone for a tiefling. You're able to find them easily.
Alrighty. Boo's finally gonna walk up to them and just be like, "Hey, what y'all doing?"
Does anyone say anything?
They're both muted.
Hello.
Sorry, I was writing
sorry,
down in
yes,
my
hello.
journal.
What?
I was writing in my notes.
Sorry, what did...
Boui has joined the party. Hello.
Okay. I was like, oh hey, Boui.
Oritori smiles. Hello, Boui.
Hey, what's up?
A lot is up, Boui.
Right, we should probably explain that to you.
Explain what?
Hey, Boui, how much time you got today?
Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, all the time in the world.
Good.
The fact that you counted.
1, 2, all the time in the world.
Brooke, if you wanna stick with Oritori, it's a dialect, okay?
Oreo.
Oritori.
No.
God. Why is this happening to me?
If you want to stick with Oritori, you can. I could attempt to explain the Boui, or you could join us.
Brooks over to Oritori.
What'd you say you cut out?
I didn't say anything. I just looked over to her, kind of just like a, eh.
You going back to what you're doing, or type of look?
Yeah. Does Oritori respond to me? Just...
I don't know what you said.
I didn't say anything!
Okay. Brooke is giving Oritori a look being like, do you want me to stay with you, or do you have something you need to do?
I thought she was looking at Boui. She chuckles a bit. Well, I guess my meditation for the day is over, so I don't have anything else to do.
I see. Hoot, I guess. Have fun explaining to.
Just find us later if I need help.
Right.
And he's going to look over at Boui. I think we should probably head back to the campsite so I can explain this without having to mimic.
That's fine. Besides, I was thinking that we might need another meeting soon.
After what I just found out, definitely.
Alright. Looks like we're
So
on the same
we'll
page.
see you later, Brooke.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Darius the one with the skull necklace?
I think Boui has it, actually.
Oh no.
Does Boui have it?
Boui sensed necrotic energy, so she put it away, I think. That's all she knows.
Where is it?
Who has
It's
the
at camp.
box?
It's at camp.
Most likely in the box at camp.
Oh, well, fuck, never mind then.
Nah.
You say
No
that
one
like it's
will
a
ever-
bad thing.
No one ever gets to know.
Oh no.
Unless the box explodes when Oritori gets close.
I mean, she's been at camp before.
But without the necklace being there.
True. But who knows if she's going to reappear. She has a little blue genasi she has to keep in check.
Oh, shut up.
Oh shit, shock followed. Nice.
So, anyway, Calamus going to look at Brooke. We'll meet you back at camp later.
Yeah.
And keep an eye out for daggers, I guess, now, so change your plans.
Don't worry, I'll always keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Okay. And so Kenneth is going to lead the way back to camp, I guess.
Wait a second. Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'm fine with whatever.
Your choice.
Well, since we're going back to camp with Alena and Darius, who has yet to say much this
No, Darius
session.
isn't there.
Well, shit. It's just Alena then. Fuck. Let's do it.
Alright, you two will go first then.
So we're just heading back to camp now.
Doesn't take you
Does
long to
Kenneth,
get there.
does Kenneth spot Alena when they get there?
She's not there.
Oh, okay. Seems like they're alone now.
Seems like we tried.
We tried. Fuck. Party interaction. Go rip.
So Kenneth's gonna lead her to a spot where they can sit. I don't know if they have logs set up to sit on or not, but he's gonna
At this
lead her
point,
to a
I'll say
spot.
you do.
He's gonna lead her to their sitting spot. Okay, so I'm guessing you don't know the whole Kenku story thing, since you didn't seem really concerned.
No, I don't know. I don't know much about these lands or any rumors that are going on.
Okay. As complicated as this sounds, this is gonna take a while. So, there's a thing with my species that kinda after my first death, we lost the ability to speak like this. Hence the whole mimic thing. We were only able to speak in mimic.
A bit strange, but okay.
So, from what I'm gathering, after I stole these daggers from these two gods who are brothers, Zahar and Zettel, I stole these daggers from Zettel. Where's my notes? I stole these daggers from Zettel, and his brother decided to make it to where I keep coming back to life. And the daggers that I stole are constantly stuck with me until Zettel somehow gets them back. But due to me constantly dying and unable to give them to him, I'm kind of being hunted. I think.
Shit, I'm sorry. Sorry. My fucking
Yeah.
hand.
And
ow, my foot.
so,
Sorry.
and so me talking in common is practically impossible for my kind. And due to this curse, I'm guessing I'm able to just talk normally. Does that make sense?
It makes sense a little bit, but what does this have to do with common and you speaking it being a bad thing again?
So, my species is, after I died somewhere between my first and second wife, Kinku's kinda lost the ability, I guess, to speak in common. So, after that, our only way that we were able to speak was a mimic. So, hence the annoyingness of when you first met with my speech.
This is why my kind do not believe in gods. Gods do good things for the world for their believers and such. They don't do this kind of thing if one thing angers them.
I don't really think it was anger. It's more, from what I remember, it's more like a sibling rivalry, if that makes any sense. And so now I need to find this town called Samea?
No, it's not a town. They're called it's a tribe.
Tribe. Sorry. Samea.
Question: would Boui know about this tribe?
Roll me a history check.
Because apparently they could get me in touch with Zettel, so I could try and get him his daggers back.
14.
You don't know if you've ever heard of this race or not this race. You don't know if you've ever heard of this tribe or not. If they're not Tabaxi tribe.
Ah, okay. Well, I guess that gives us a location to head towards. I was running out of options as to where we should go from here on out.
Yeah, and sorry for all this, Boui. I'm figuring it out slowly.
It's fine. We're all figuring things out.
But yeah, so that's about me. I should probably tell Alena and Darius to start looking for the daggers instead of avoiding them.
I mean, every time they land in your hands, you end up dead, right?
Look, if there's any way I want to see my family again, I need to get these daggers hopefully back to Zettel.
Well, alright, we'll just keep him in one of those golden bag thingies. Something called an interdimensional hole or something.
I just hope this doesn't lead to any of you guys getting killed.
Well, I hope so too. I mean, here's the thing. What sounds more ridiculous? Me dying because I held a dagger for 5 seconds, or me dying to my own spit?
Honestly, with how stupid I am with what I just tried earlier, both could be plausible.
Well, I guess we both have some stupid near-death experience then.
You could say that. But, yeah, so I guess that's the plan.
Yeah, find this tribe or whatever it is to fix your thing and explore the land for whatever the heck the king wants, I guess.
Yeah. Here, let me give you a sketch of these daggers so you could also kind of help me. If you do find them, I think what I should do is have you guys help me look for them, but don't let you guys touch them. So if anything does happen, I would be the one with my blood on it instead of yours.
Bowie's gonna take a look at the journal, and she's just gonna look at it for a while and just kind of nod her head. Alright. If I ever find something that looks remotely like these, I'll make sure to tell.
And if you see anything in this journal that you might know about, it would be amazing to get some more answers.
I'd rather not pry too deep into someone else's journal, but okay.
Everybody else in the party has read it. At this point, I'm just being out in the open for those I trust. Well, trust and kind of forced all of this on.
It's fine.
So he hands her the journal to double check after doing a quick sketch of the daggers to hand her.
We're gonna stop to somebody else for a bit.
Yay.
What are the two gay birds doing?
Oh, Jesus.
You know what? No. Yet. We're gonna go see what Alena's doing.
First thing I'm dealing with a Gizmo. Isn't that right, Gizmo? I know. You're being a big bastard man.
Yes, the bastard man is here.
He's been sleeping on the fucking bag next to me now. There's been nothing but his head. Just like every once in a while, just a little rustling. He's been rolling over on the bag.
So guys, I just want you to know, I just rolled 2 nat 20s with my lesbian pride dice.
Hold up, what am I gonna get with my wolf dice? I got my wolf dice next to me. That's a 10. Fuck.
It's rolled both my nat 20s at the same time. They both rolled an 18.
Lesbians always win and wolves always fail.
Now.
My god, this is...
That's an 18.
This is insane. One rolled a 15, one rolled a 16.
Alright, well... Olivia's taking a moment to just be away, be a bit antisocial, because the nightmare really messed her up. But eventually she's gonna stand up. You know, she's probably in the clearing, or like a bit further away, like maybe like a good 50, 60 feet away from the camp. Maybe further than that. Just taking a moment.
You're not able to see the camp because of the trees, how lush they are.
Eventually she gets up, walks back. Gizmo, get out the fucking box. Sorry, he's being an ass. Yes, you're being a bastard. She is going to head back, and she's gonna walk.
Go on the box.
No, she's not gonna go in the box. She's not a cat. She's not Gizmo. You just find her in a. She says that she's not actually a werewolf. She's a were-tiger this whole time. You just find her sitting in a box.
Oh my god.
No. So she's gonna go over. She's gonna go and find her horse Gizmo. And she's gonna just go over. Probably like tied up to maybe like a pole or something. She's gonna untie him, put on the saddle, hoist herself up. She's just gonna go for a ride around the island. Getting used
The
to
moment Gizmo saw you, he gives like a, it's like quiet, not like a neigh, but like he just blows air out of his nose, and he uses a hoof and he hooves at the ground a bit upon seeing you, and he lets you on his back without any problems.
Good horse.
Also, as you begin riding around the island, roll me perception.
Oh boy. Natural 20, so that's a 30.
Oh
30
my god. As you begin riding around the island, you actually find Darius.
Oh.
And the first thing that you see him do is take an axe and just bludgeon a wild melon.
Well, she's gonna slow down.
What's her passive perception? To 20, right?
Yeah.
JT, what expression would you say is on Darius's face?
Angry.
Okay. Did you tell that he had been crying earlier that morning?
I mean, it wiped off his face. His eyes are probably bloodshot. I don't know what happens, and you cry. I've done that like twice.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, usually puffy eyes.
Alena would be able to see that Darius looks very angry. You can also tell that he seems to have been crying recently.
Yeah, she's gonna just pull on the reins. She'll just like look over and just. God, I think about what she would do. Fuck, give me a second. Because she has two very contradicting like just parts of her. She's like, I'll keep people distant, but she also wants to help whenever she can. So I'm just like, would she help? Would she actually go and ask, or would she not? I need to think about this a second. Fuck, because she has two very contradicting personality traits. Fuck. Oh fuck, I'm just gonna roll percentiles and just see what she does. Oh, that's an 85. Oh shit. She's gonna get off. Just kind of just like, probably just like chuck the reins onto I don't know, a branch. She's gonna kind of walk over, but not like close, and she's just gonna look and just go, I guess I'll ask, is everything okay?
Yes, everything's just peachy. I go away. I'll be back at camp in just a few minutes.
She nods. Alright, I'll leave you be. But if you need me, you know to find me.
Thanks. Yeah, I do.
She nods, kind of like staring for a second.
That's where I am.
What'd you say?
Just tell the others where I am.
I won't. Don't worry. She'll just like stare for like in a second, just worried, but before just kind of just grabbing Gizmo and jumping back on and just leaving. Just carry on, just riding around, just seeing what's around.
Roll perception.
Oh shit.
And
If I roll another nat 20. That's another nat 20!
The bot is rigged.
Let's roll another one. I want to see. I want to see. Roll another perception.
Okay, no.
Okay.
I got 2 nat. Okay.
Oh my fucking god. That was like me that one time when I had to do stealth at disadvantage and I got 2 nat 20s.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Alright. You begin making your way around the town. Making my way downtown. But you make your way around the island, and first you notice that Gizmo seems to be a bit weird. He's acting a bit weird. He seems to be whining a bit. He seems to speed up a few times and slow down. Seem like he doesn't want to continue on, and then whine again, and then speed up a bit more. He just keeps doing that. And then just as you're beginning to question, like, well, what the heck's going on? You hear the familiar screaming you heard before when you were hunting the boar.
Ah, great. Well, she's gonna just kind of grab her bow and just kind of just like put it like resting it on the saddle, but still having a hold of it. So she's just ready if it's anything tries to come out, and she's just gonna make like a slow, I guess, trot forward.
You're able to go ahead and roll me a survival?
Okay.
Get back here, guys. I didn't mean to drop you.
That's a 21.
Anyway. You are able to tell that the screamers aren't near you. They might be a few miles away.
Alright. She's just gonna kind of stroke, like, what was it, like, I guess the main Gizmo with one hand while holding it in the other. And she's just gonna just keep, like, what? Bleh! My brain just wants to say laugh for some reason. Just calmly trotting, I guess, maybe like toward, like, onto the beach and just going down, like, the beach.
Alright. As you do that, nothing seems to happen. We just trotting down the beach.
Alright. Should I go for a bit further until she's a decent way away? Gizmo, what do you actually... Gizmo, hello. What the fuck did you go, cat? There's a meow behind me and now I don't see him behind me. What the fuck? Fucking ninja cat. Oh no, you're below me, that's why. I know, Gizmo, you love me too. Well,
where's my teeth?
I guess, is there any, like, fruit trees around?
Fruit trees? You look around, you see some of the wild cherries that you saw before. Also, I'm sorry, the only reason I laughed is because of what Flu said in chat. She said, Peach dropped her dice right as I flopped onto my bed. I was very scared for a second because I thought I somehow ended up in the call.
Oh, Floof, never change, we love you.
You see a decent sized cherry bush? Cherries growing bushes? Trees?
Trees.
Okay. You see a cherry tree.
Alright. Just pick a few and just kind of, she's gonna take out, like, the pip, I guess, out of them. She's just gonna, like, hop off Gizmo and take out the pips and just start feeding some of the cherries to Gizmo.
Alright. As you do this, he seems to enjoy it greatly, and you can see him swishing his tail back and forth a bit.
I think Gizmo's actually thinking about it. No, not you, Gizmo. I know. It's not it's a different Gizmo, I'm sorry. I know.
It's Gizmoception.
Love you too. Thanks for knocking my mouse, Gizmo. Well, after just a little bit of just moments, just probably just like, just petting like the bridge of his nose and just spending some time. Pink, do you want to play Gizmo the horse as well? No. Did you just meow in protest, Gizmo? Okay. Well, she's gonna just like, hop back on and just head back, just taking some time just to get used to riding and spending some time with the horse.
I want you to make a dex save.
Okay then. That's a 25.
Oh, okay. You and your fucking +8. You would have made it anyway. You rolled a 17. You're good. You somehow are able to hold on tightly as Gizmo suddenly rears up on his two hind legs, and you're able to very quickly realize why as you hear the familiar scream from the screamers. You look around you and realize there are only 3 here, but you very easily could have just been thrown off.
Oh, so there's 3 screamers around me. Oh, fuck me.
They're normal size as well, by the way.
Why don't I trust anything that you say? There's 3
alphas. They're the normal size.
Yes. I feel like that's normal size for now.
I didn't say for now. You did.
I just don't trust you, Peter K. It's the law not to trust the DM when they say there's only 3. They look normal.
I promise, there's only 3.
Okay, well, seeing that there's a bunch of these and they're probably gonna cause issues, especially after hearing what they're doing, taking 2 shots at one of them.
Roll to hit.
2d20. Oh fuck.
What did you get?
Hang on, I did the wrong thing again.
Wow, Lois, how fucking dare you?
Let's see. 15. That's an 18 and that's a 22.
They both hit.
Alright. That was my damage again.
Roll for that dabblage.
Dabblage. It's 28 damage.
How much?
28.
28. You shoot very quickly to knock an arrow, and just as soon as you let that one loose, you knock another arrow and shoot it again. And both of these arrows pierce right through the screamer, and now there's only 2. One that you shoot twice dies almost immediately.
I know, Gizmo. Oh, she's gonna, just kind of pull Gizmo back, and is it? I guess are they gonna try to take an attack? So they just standing there, just screeching. Are they just doing what I'm doing on a daily basis, standing there screeching at everything that moves near me?
Make a con save.
Oh fuck. 22.
22. All right. Give me just a second. God damn it, you fucking bored. You're gonna take 8. No, what's half of 8? You're gonna take 4 points of psychic damage as this one of the screamers immediately just lets out this ear-piercing scream that just goes right through you.
Oh, she's gonna just shake it, just ow.
What's your AC?
18. But yeah, I am on top of a horse.
That's the. Alright, I'll do disadvantage then. Wow, okay. Your AC is 18?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, the first time I got a 21, last time I got a 19, so either way.
Ow.
Give me a second, where's my die?
Gizmo, please stop looking at the door. You are not going
The
out.
other screamer that is still alive, it jumps up at you. It uses its really strong back legs to propel itself into the air to claw at you, and you're gonna take 5 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
Also, make a dex save.
Oh, fuck. 17.
Gizmo just suddenly lurches forward, trying to get away from the combat as quickly as possible. But you are able to hold on as your body is propelled forward.
She's gonna, like, grab the reins to try and take control. And... What is my abilities now?
What is Darius's passive perception?
16.
What did you say it was?
16.
16. I want to say that you are able to hear the sound of the screamers, and then a moment later, you're able to hear the sound of Gizmo, neighing loudly. Like it's like a distress. If you can tell, it's a distress sound. Also, I forgot to mention, but your bird is with you.
Oh, well. Might as well. I need this. Darius, you can just sprint after the sound.
Alright. You begin sprinting in the direction that you hear Gizmo and screamers, and don't really make a dex save. I'll go ahead and say you're able to make it. You stop yourself from running out into the beach, just in time as Gizmo just rushes past you. If you had not stopped, Gizmo would have ran straight into you. But you are able to stop yourself, and you see trailing behind Alena and Gizmo are 2 screamers.
And one.
Well, I got
leave the area, or is she gonna circle back around?
What I have to roll to jump off?
Roll me a acrobatics.
22.
Let me know what you get. 2. All right, yeah, you were able to do it easy.
Jump, tuck, and roll.
Also, both of you roll for initiative.
Oh fuck, man.
So JT, if you want, you can roll initiative for the bird, since the bird is with you.
I don't know what my bird stats are. You sent like 2 to me. Was the last one actually finished? Because I thought those were both works in progress.
Let me go see. Scrolling up. Yeah, that's all correct. Except for the plus 13 to hit. That will just be a plus 6 to hit.
And this stat block that's on my character sheet, is that correct?
Huh?
Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. Just a moment. I needed to find where we talked about this in DMs.
I just scroll up a little bit as well. Lois, did you roll for initiative?
Yes, I did. I rolled a 15.
Dare you?
I'm gonna pin this one so we know which one it is.
That's very fair. Let me know what you
So
rolled for initiative, by the way, JT.
I rolled a 45.
Oh, you did not.
You're not that character, JT, the one you made with like a 35 plus initiative.
Yeah, you fucker. Know what you get for you and the bird, or you and the bird can share.
12, and the bird got a 5.
Alright, so I'll put it in initiative order. I rolled a 4. Hey. You're gonna be dead with 1 hit.
Unless if I somehow roll really shit.
You won't. You rolled 2 nat 20s in a row earlier.
They were just perception checks. That didn't really matter.
Alright, Alena, you're up first. There's 2 screamers right in front of you. Or they're charging at you. I want to say one is 30 feet from you, the other one's about 45 feet behind.
We'll have to, like, pretty much just dismounting Gizmo by pretty much just pushing off, jumping, tucking, rolling, you know. She's gonna stand up, look at them both, the 2 screamers. She's just gonna look at them and just kind of just go, this is way too easy. And fire twice.
Roll to hit, man. Let me know what you get. Let me know what you get.
2d20. That's a natural 20, and 3 nat 20s. There's a natural 20 and a 27.
They both hit.
Alright, give me a second. I'll roll the damage separately. It's the natural 20.
How do I just go ahead and say it's dead?
Let's see how dead it is, though. How on a scale of 1 to 10, I just wrote that wrong. This is the nat 20. So that is 26 damage. And then
Okay.
1. And then that's max damage, so it's 26 plus 16. Fuck. 26, 36, 42 damage.
Darius, you watch as one of the arrows that comes from Alena shoots past you, and one of them goes into the screamer and halfway up the back. And the other one does something similar, and the thing falls to the ground dead immediately. Also, the screamer only had 18 HP. So...
On a scale of 1 to dead, how is it? Yes.
Yes. Up to the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Darius, it's your turn.
Were there only 2 left and Alena killed 2 of them?
1.
Oh, Alena killed one of them. There's another one left. It's about 45 feet from the 2 of you. Well, I want to say 30 feet.
Well, it sounds like it's trying to escape the shadow of death. Which I don't really care for. Time to give it its final oblivion by using Slayer's Prey, charging it up to it and attacking twice with my axe.
What does Slayer's Prey do?
Extra 1d6 on the first damage I deal.
Alright, roll to hit.
That's a 10 and a 23.
23 hits.
$13 damage.
Alright. You're hitting it with the axe, correct?
I am hitting it with the axe.
What damage is the axe?
I think it's bludgeoning.
Could you repeat yourself, please?
What kind of damage does an axe do?
It's slashing.
It's slashing? Alright, so what is half of 13?
Half of 13? Well, it depends. Are you rounding up or down? I always forget how it's supposed to go.
I'll let you round up.
7.
Alright. It's only going to take 7 points of damage. It's resistant to slashing damage.
Just means we can take our time.
Yes. And now it's your bird's turn. Yay!
Bird. Alright, Gizmo, it's the bird's turn.
God, I gotta find the stats again. I need to put this into D&D Beyond.
I will make your... Some point I will make that bird an actual creature. I apologize.
I'm gonna command it to attack with that plus 13 to hit and 48 plus 9 piercing plus 2d8 lightning damage.
No, no. I still have to fix it.
Alright, I'll go with the talent instead. Plus 13 to hit, 46 plus 9 slashing damage plus...
GT, no. I told you. It's only a plus 6 to hit.
Alright, plus 6 to hit, reach 10 feet, 48 plus 9 piercing damage plus 2d8 lightning damage.
Yep. Sure is.
What?
I have to fix this.
What?
This time. I'll let you do it this time. This is the stats for the full grown bird. I have to fix this a lot.
It's a screamer. At least the fight doesn't matter. It's only a screamer. Yeah. I will command my bird to attack. The first one is the bite, the other one's the talon. Doesn't matter, they're both 24s.
42, the day life.
How much? What did you do?
Got 2 24s on my to hit.
Right, they both hit. Oh, let's go ahead and see once you kill it. So you're doing a beak and a talon attack. Let's see.
Yeah.
How fucked is this thing gonna be?
So the beak does 48 plus 9 plus a 2d8 lightning damage. The talons do 46 plus 9 slashing plus a 2d8.
Yeah, we need to fix this. This feels wrong.
I need to fix it a lot. You have to tell.
So that's 77 points of damage.
How much?
77.
Yeah, it's dead. The bird attacks it. Its beak seems to go like in the base of its neck, completely ignoring its prickles it has on its back. Its talons scratch at its chest, and then you watch as the body just is electrocuted to death. And this thing falls to the ground. And it was electrocuted so much, you can smell burnt flesh, and you can see smoke rising from the body. Dead. Very, very dead.
Just
I need to fix the bird, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you definitely need to fix that. Even, I'm just like, yeah.
I gotta fix the bird.
You definitely need to fix the bird.
I done fucked up. Alright, well, initiative is over. They didn't even get to attack you. Alena got scratched one time.
And got screamed at one time.
Yeah, she got hit, and she got screamed at.
And she took only 9 points of damage, still has 40 HP left. She is fine.
What are you guys gonna do? So, how are you going to react to the fact that this bird just fucking decimated the screamer?
Yeah, Alena's just wide-eyed. Like, she's like, oh, you know, I did pretty good damage. And then she just sees what the bird does, and then she's just like got the, she's just, fast blinking, and then just goes, okay, then.
No, you had it in yet, bud. Let's go.
The bird seems to have enjoyed its fresh kill. You can see it tear some pieces of flesh off of the screamer. quickly eat it, and then fly back and land on Darius' shoulder.
Be careful now, Alena. I'm certain there's more of them around, especially after what we've done here. We'll have heard what went on. Just stay safe.
I will. Poor Gizmo got spooked, that was all. She's like the one that she just porcupined with the 2 hours, and she's just like, you know, I knew I was a good shot, but even that surprised me.
Fresh kill. Nah, that bitch is fried.
Calamus fried chicken.
Oh no. Instead of fried chicken, it's fried screamer.
Yeah. And it's just gonna walk over towards the one that she pretty much just, like, there was like the other two, but the one that she critical hit, she's just gonna look at that arrow and she just look at the arrow and just go, no, she's not gonna meow Gizmo. Yeah, I know, I love you too. She'll just look at it again, just gonna just like, oh god, I forget that's.
So you're using your blunt arrows or your real arrows?
Real arrows.
Okay.
And she's just gonna and you take care of yourself too. Although, driven by the bird, I don't think you'll need to. Got a good companion there.
I'll live. And yeah, he is.
Named him yet, or her?
My favorite thing is when I'm just existing in my head for decide to, stop working.
Oh no.
That's my favorite thing too. It's my like the absolute favorite thing in the whole world. I wake up every single day hoping my headphones stop working.
Alright, I'm back online.
Woohoo!
Alright, if you didn't hear, Alena asked Darius if he has named the bird.
No, not yet.
Fair enough.
Also, the bird is a male, GT. I forgot to tell you.
Bird is a bird, not a male.
Oh my god.
Oh, stop this.
Oh my god.
I hate you.
I hate me too. Join a club.
Oh, shut up, both.
No!
Darius, much happier after the violence, is going to start making his way back to the woods with the bird on his shoulder. He's going to continue the hunt for life fennel and sentient nettle.
I think Lisa just a quick call and just go, what are you exactly doing, if I may ask?
Just looking for some plants. Promised I'd do it a few days ago. Though I suppose there's only been one. God, this fucking place is gonna be the death of me.
I promised I would do that a few days ago, although I suppose it was only 2 days ago.
Alena's just gonna chuckle and, yeah, it doesn't feel like we've been here for 2 days. Need some help? I mean, I'm not doing much right now.
I prefer to do it alone right now. We're back at camp soon enough.
Alright. Alena's gonna just, crouch down and she's gonna take the ears off the screamers, remembering that they can get some gold for that.
I'm gonna say that you're only able to get 4 ears, as the one that was toasted is just unretrievable.
Yeah, she's gonna just take off the ears and she's gonna move the corpses, I guess, just off the road so no one's gonna hey look, and they just walk and there's just a buried corpse and they just stand on it, just get porcupine needles in their foot. That wouldn't be nice.
No, I would not.
What she's gonna do, she's just gonna grab it, take the corpses off to the side, so that no one steps on them and take 4 years. Before going and back and just going back to Gizmo.
Alright, and that is where we're going to end the session.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Damn, already? Wow.
So how do you guys feel about having Zapdos on your team?
Hey, what the fuck?
Zapdos.
Zapdos.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about having a Pokemon on your team?
Bad.
I want to be
Also,
a
I feel
bad
bad I feel bad for making Darius cry.
I was actually gonna cry.
As soon as JT said he put his face in his pillow and started crying, I was like, oh, now I feel really bad.
And I relate to that on a personal level.
Same.
I cannot literally name the amount of times in real life I've woken up and actually started fucking crying because of fucking nightmares. And that's why I'm just like, I relate to this in such a personal, which is why I probably find it easy to play Alena during a nightmares. I'm just like, I relate to this.
So now that the session is over, Spartan, thank you for the 10 gift subs earlier.
Yes, I didn't. I sadly didn't keep an eye on everything on my phone usually, because I usually have the chat on my phone. But for some reason, this little bitch of a phone or a charger or both didn't charge overnight, and it's been charging really slow. So I couldn't keep my chat open, so I have to like check it every once in a while. I'm like, oh wait, oh shit, that was like half an hour ago. Oh fuck.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Guys, no.
I don't like checking the chat like during the like on my laptop. Like I do, but you know it's usually using like the transition so nobody can see that I'm checking the chat. But I don't like checking.
I mean, I have my second laptop open, so I can. I have chat right here, so I can see.
Usually, again, usually I have my phone for the chat, but again, my phone for some reason didn't charge anymore. You little bitch. Angry phone noises.
And then I purposelessly have two. I have my iPad and my computer open because I just like that, even though I really don't need that. But you know what? D&D Beyond and mobile is an ass.
Fair enough, yeah.
Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the dream sequence. I hope you enjoyed the music I had in the background.
That entire time, I was like, you saw us like in VTEX being like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I saw I kept getting distracted. I kept having to like find my place again in my notes because I kept looking between my screens.
A mood.
I used a band for that music. They're a Germanic band. None of their songs are in English, and I've been wanting to use their music for quite some time. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
It was nice until Darius cried, and then we were like, no.
Yeah, no, I was really sad.
I don't see what it
Everybody's
gets
having bad
the
dreams.
suffering of characters. Like, I find that to be fun. I thought that was enjoyable.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
I did like with how I wish I shouldn't be. I know I shouldn't be so much of an edgelord. I know it's realistic for him to act that way, but the only part I didn't like is how I had him storm off like a fucking lone wolf.
Hey, we forgot something very important before the stream ends.
Oh, the erectile dysfunction?
No.
Exactly.
No, you have to mention the belt fat shotgun.
Yeah, it's delicious.
What part made Darius cry?
You know, it may or may not have been the seeing his friends get cut down by orcs, just a little bit.
Oh, certainly wasn't that.
No.
No,
it definitely wasn't his friends dying. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Also, Pete, you weren't here because your laptop died. But I said nightmares. Buy one get one free. One gets one, another one gets them.
No, it's buy one get two.
I mean, if Darius has anyone to blame, he has Boui to blame because you were fine until you guys talked about your past, and then suddenly you had a nightmare.
Nightmare 2, Electric Boogaloo. Here we go.
Blame Lois because she gave me the idea.
I did not.
Lois, I'm gonna castrate you. Where's my revolver?
Wait, I have a dick? Oh shit.
Want to trade?
I'm trying to drink water, but I just kind of like had to lean back over the cup and just let it fall out.
Okay, I will say this. it was just people like, I don't know what to do for this. And I was like, okay, here's a list of just random ideas. I was like, okay, well this happened, and then okay, well there's this, and then this. I guess you know just a bunch of ideas, and she was like, ooh, this one I like it. I was like, oh fuck.
It's like I like this one.
What do you have there?
Stream, I hope you like our planning process.
Oh my god, Peach, I love that. What do you have there? A nightmare? No.
It's like the whole, it's the party to me. What do you have there, Peach? A nightmare? No.
That's
Wait,
Which,
the only ones that
speaking of
haven't had a
which,
night.
have you found Kenneth's yet?
Huh?
Have you found Kenneth's nightmare that you wrote down and lost?
I'm not.
I'm rushing. So the only two that haven't got nightmares yet is Boui and Brook. Oh no.
Oh, don't worry. It's coming.
No.
I
Yeah.
mean, Alena gets the monthly. God, who needs periods when you have nightmares? No, monthly periods? Nah, monthly nightmares. That's what I'm into.
Yeah, she gets both. So
I mean, she's not young. She's not old enough yet.
I heard that gun cock in the background.
God,
He's coming, Lois.
ah, fuck. You know, I have Gizmo literally
don't worry,
so
I'm not. I'm already there.
Hang on, let me go check my
Yeah,
fucking
he's
window.
already in your closet. I forgot.
Shit, I don't have a closet.
Oh, he's in your dresser.
Well, I'm in someone's closet. You better go search around the house. Quick.
Jake, don't open the closet.
Actually, yeah, Jake's the only. Actually, Jake.
Oh,
is
I'm
the-
in Jake's closet?
Yes.
Now I know I made the right decision.
No! Don't do this to my brother, please.
I'm not gay, by the way, chat. In 20 episodes, I make a lot of gay jokes, but I'm not gay.
No.
Wow. Wow,
Oh,
I
this
can't
is
believe
episode
you.
21.
You're not gay.
Jake's 22.
Oh, this is episode 21.
Oh, this is episode 21, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go end the stream because we've been just bantering for a good like 10 minutes. Everyone say goodbye.
Alright, good night, chat.
See ya.
I've said everything I need to
Penis.
say. Erectile dysfunction, and I'm not gay. Thank you and good night, Ports.
Penis.
Drink water.
Take care, you nerds. See you all later.